Good evening, StreamYard, YouTube, and FC Cincinnati soccer fans and MLS soccer fans in general. Today, we are having Chicago versus FC Cincinnati. This will be FC Cincinnati's next game. This game is March 2nd, which will be Saturday. Uh, and it's this Saturday. And FC Cincinnati is away. Um, uh, Chicago is 1-8 on attack. Cincinnati is 9-20 on attack. Chicago has a -2 control here. Um, there were no changes. I did locker room checks. I found my sheet. See, there they are. I've got basic, advanced, and for penny penalty kicks or extra time, so to speak. Uh, I've got that as well, and no changes for Chicago, but Cincinnati's attack is down 1, which means they will be a 6 and not a 7. Both goalies are your starting goalies for each team. That's Brady for Chicago. That's Celentano for Cincinnati. I wanted to share with you kind of go over like what happened in our game versus what happened in the uh, real game. All right. Now, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to go to the actual chart here in order to let's see here. I'm gonna have to exit full screen to do this, so I'm just gonna keep this up here and explain some things, what happened in the real game versus what happened in the played game, the simmed game. All right. Now, first off, you'll notice that the score is different. It was a 0-0 tie, so both teams had clean sheets. In the actual played game, Cincinnati won this one 3-0. Uh, you'll see that one, two, three, 4 yellow cards by Toronto, 1 yellow card on FC Cincinnati. In our game, there were no yellow cards for Toronto, and Acosta and Vasquez were responsible for yellow cards in the uh, FC Cincinnati game. In the real game, you'll see that Cincinnati had 5 shots on goal and Toronto had 2 shots on goal. In our game, Toronto had 4 shots on goal, and FC Cincinnati had 6 shots on goal. And Celentano had 1 save, and Johnson had 1 save, and that means that there were 5 saves by Toronto and 2 saves by FC Cincinnati. And that pretty much is your game. 0-0 real score, 3-0 in game simulation. So we are 1 ahead of projection here, so to speak. Cincinnati has 3 points and not 1 point. Uh, and we are going to go down to the field of play and get things started. And remember, Chicago is the home team here. So let us get things started. I think that's other. I'm gonna have to. Ah, I'm gonna have to roll and see what happens here. Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. No, I'm going the wrong way. All right. Okay, we will take 5 minutes off the clock here. That will be an attack. That will be FC Cincinnati, and that will be off the that will be an 8-column attack for FC Cincinnati. Eight-column attack for Cincinnati. Let's see what happens here. 51 for Cincinnati here. This will be a great chance. $42 on a great chance. Attack a 7 is a goal, and this will be a keeper check. That locker room check hurt Cincinnati this half. This is a keeper for Cincy. So we will roll for the keeper on the keeper column. 56 on the keeper. And Brady is a 9, so that will be a save. Okay. When we go to the second roll of action, this will take us to the 11th minute. That's going to be an attack. That will be Cincinnati. That's going to be an 8-column attack for Cincinnati again. $60 is going to be, that's going to be a keeper check. Another keeper for Cincinnati. $66 on the keeper. That will be another save by Brady. Okay. That will take us to the 18th minute. That's going to be an attack. That will be Cincinnati. That's going to be a D column attack this time. So we will roll on the D column. 82 on the D column. That's defended. Their aggression is a 9. So no yellow card. So that's just defended. Okay. So 15 minutes. That will take us to the 33rd minute of play. That's going to be an attack. This will be Chicago, and this will be on the D column for Chicago here. First chance for Chicago. 16 on the D column. Defense, they are a 6. This will be a corner kick for Chicago. Corner kick for Chicago here. 16 on the corner. Defense is a 6. This will be a goal for Chicago. Going to be a goal for Chicago. Your assist will go to Dumbia. And the goal will go to Praise Blecko. And that will put Chicago up 1-0. Okay. And since they have momentum, we only roll 1 dice after score. This will take us to the 40th minute. That's going to be a pitch battle. And on this pitch battle, that's going to be on Cincinnati. Okay. That will be a 12. And that's going to be a warning for Cincinnati. And +1 to extra time. Okay. 5 minutes left in regulation here. And this will take us, this is going to take us over extra time. So this means that this will be still in the 40th minute, but it's considered crunch time here. Okay. This will be a pitch battle. It will be on Chicago. Let's roll for Chicago here. And that will be 29-29. This will be a yellow card. Okay. And this will be on Tehran. That's going to be the first penalty of the game. We've got 2 minutes of extra time We've got 5 minutes of regulation still. This will take us to the 45th minute. That's going to be an attack. That will be Chicago. And this will be Chicago's first A-column attack here. $67 on the A-column. And they have an attack of 8, so this will be a keeper check. Cincinnati's first keeper check. 24 on the keeper. Oh, this is keeper of a 10 is a save. Salentano is a 9. This will be a goal here. Mueller will get the assist. And that will be his first assist. The goal will go to 59. That will be Presbleko's second goal of the game. That's going to be his second goal of the game, and Chicago will have a 2-0 lead here. And we have 2 minutes of extra time. See what happens. That will take us to the plus 2 minutes of extra time. That's going to be an attack. That will be Cincinnati. It's going to be an A-column attack for Cincinnati. And let us see what happens. 17 on the A-column. Attack plus 7 is a goal. Unfortunately, they are a 6. So this will be a free kick. Free kick for Cincinnati. This will add 1 minute of extra time. So that's basically their third minute of extra time. So let us roll for the free kick. 11 on the free kick. Attack plus 6 is a goal, and that is what they are. So this will be a goal for Cincinnati. The assist will go to Baril. And the goal will go to Badgie. That's going to be Badgie's second of the season there. And that will make it Chicago 2-1. We've got 1 minute of extra time left in the first half. And that will end the first half. And we've got us a barn burner for the first half of this game. You have 1, 2, 3 A-column attacks by Cincinnati, 2 saves by Chicago. Chicago has 2 goals. One was a D-column attack, and one was a keeper check that they won. And then just at the very end of extra time in the first half, Cincinnati gets on the board by a free kick. So we need to go down and see if there are any changes to our locker room check for the second half of this game. Let us do that now. All right. 0 for Chicago is +1 to control. So that means they will be a 9. That will make it a -1. And -1 on control. They will be 1 to 9. And Cincinnati will be 10 to 20. And for Cincinnati, they get a 1. And that is +1 to attack, which means they get back to normal attack, which is 7. So they'll be 7, 6, 9, 9. And everything else is pretty much the same. All right. Okay. Let's get the second half underway. This will start us out in the 50th minute of play. That's going to be a pitch battle. That pitch battle will be on Chicago. That will be a 14 on the pitch battle. Second half. Risky foul, free kick to the other side. And they are an aggression of 7 or more. So this will be a yellow card for Chicago. And this will be Chicago's second yellow card. That's going to be add 1 to extra time. And let us see who this is on. 77. This will be on Soquet. That's going to be his first one. And free kick. FC Cincinnati gets a free kick here. So let us roll for the free kick. 8 on the free kick. Goal or offsides. We will roll for goal or offsides here. 41. That is a goal for FC Cincinnati. Right. The assist will go to Acosta. The goal will go to 66. That will go to Badgie. That will be Badgie's second goal of the night. And this will make things tie. And we will go to our second series of actions for the second half. And we roll 1 because Cincinnati scored on this. So it's a momentum goal scoring chance. This will be on at the 50th minute. That's going to be an attack. That will be Cincinnati. That's going to be on the D column here. Let us see what happens on the D column for Cincinnati. 59 on the D column. Uh, that's defended, and their aggression is not a 10, so this is just defended. Okay. This is going to take us to the 58th minute. That's going to be pitch battle. That will be on Chicago. That will be 22 on the pitch battle. We're looking at an 8 hard run. Dribbling attacker delivers a cynic blow, yellow card, 0 at a time. But if opponent's aggression is higher, then both cards are shown yellow. 9 and 9, they are even. So this is just a yellow card to it's a yellow card to Chicago here. So this is their third. No extra time is added. This will go to Jimenez or Jimenez. And that's going to be his first yellow card. And we will do a doubles momentum roll here, which is just one. That's going to take us to the 65th minute. That will be a pitch battle. That's going to be FC Cincinnati. That will be 20 on the pitch battle. We're looking at the second half. This will be add 2, so that takes us to +3. This is going to be a red intensity check here. 9 on the red intensity check. And Cincinnati only has one player with red intensity, and we're at 9. Yellow card and injury. Roll injury effect for the other side on player out table. The ref decided it was incidental contact. So this will be a yellow card for Cincinnati. That's going to be their first of the night. Chicago injury as well. Let us roll for the yellow card. The yellow card first. 63. That will be Brenner. That's going to be his first yellow card. We roll for player out. That will be -1 to control, which will make it what it was beforehand. It's back to 1 to 8 and 9 to 20 for Cincinnati. And we're also going to roll to see which player is actually out. 74. And that will be Jonathan Dean. I know it doesn't really say to do it this way, but I roll for the player out, and then I actually roll on the bookings column to see which player is out. I just like to know which player's out. So if we get any more roles with Dean in them, whether it's an assist or not, we will have to go to the next nearest player, which, let me see here, which would be either Navarro or a Sequet, depending on the numbers. And right now, it is a 2-2 game. We're 65 minutes. We've got 25 minutes left to go. And let us go back and continue on. We've got 8 minutes go by, so this will take us to the 73rd minute. That will be a pitch battle. I believe that's going to be Cincinnati. Yes, it is. That will be Cincinnati. Let us roll for Cincinnati here. 2, that's going to be an 11. And that's just going to be a warning, which means 4 minutes of extra time now, which is one more than normal. We will go to the next segment. This will take us to the 79th minute. That's going to be a pitch battle. That will be Chicago. That's going to be 12. That will be a stern warning. That will take us to 5 minutes of extra time. All right. Let's continue on. 13. That's going to take us to the 2 minutes of extra time. This will be an attack. That's going to be Cincinnati. That's going to be an 8-column attack for Cincinnati here. Can they get a goal here? 13 on the 8-column. Attack of 5, and they are a 7 this time. So that will be a goal for Cincinnati here. Okay. The assist will go to Pinto. The goal will go to 84, which will go to Moreno. And that will put Chicago will have 2. Cincinnati will have 3. That will put Cincinnati up front 3-2. And we have 3 minutes of extra time left to go here. 3 minutes of extra time. And we roll the composure die now. And that's going to be, well, composure. Chicago would have lost composure, but the decider die says 5, so that is the end. That will be the end of the game there. And Cincinnati squeaks by on this one. Wow. This is a 3-2 win via Cincinnati. It was 2-1 at halftime. Badgie tied it up in the 50th minute. Nothing. Chicago could not get anything going in the second half, and Cincinnati with 2 minutes of extra time. In the second minute of extra time, they got an A column attack goal. Pinto got the assist. Moreno gets the goal. And Cincinnati wins game 2, 3-2. And the FC Cincinnati starts off with a 2-0 uh, two game win two game winning streak. So this game will be played Saturday. So, but as of now, it's pretty much we've kind of deemed it's a 1 point win by FC Cincinnati. The next opponent for Cincinnati will be Washington DC, basically DC United. Uh, see if I can. No. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna check FC Cincinnati's schedule here. Uh, yes, the DC United game will be a home game for FC Cincinnati, and that is a March 10th game, which means that will be a Sunday game, and that is a home game for FC Cincinnati. So, and that's game 2, and this one went to extra time to decide this one, and it was a squeaker, guys. But good guys pulled it out. So you all take care and have a good evening.